Hello, so just want to go over a few things that kind of went sideways when I did the rear tire, put the new rear tire on. First thing is, like I've mentioned about 10 times now, to drop off the shocks. And you can see the amount of access you get off around the axle and all that stuff to get it out. There's nowhere near the exhaust and nowhere near any bags or anything like that. So the swing arm can actually go down a long way. It just doesn't seem like it can because of the shocks holding it up. Okay, next thing is got my my signal light brackets on. And then another thing is that this bolt for the rear brake, not the cover on top with a flat, just flat head for a screwdriver, but the actual bolt itself in here is metric. So I saw that before. I think it was on Delwood's garage or something like that, but it's a metric part, so it will come out with a Imperial. I think it's like a 3/16 or something like that, but you do need a metric Allen head to get that out, or else it will strip. So I'll be careful on that. I screwed up. I called out the wrong size there. And then finally, the nut. I had to get a new nut, axle nut. From taking it out, I dinged up the threads a bit and dinged up the nut a bit more. So I put an axle nut on. They're only, I think, $3 from the dealership. It was the original one. It's got a couple dings in it, and the threads, they're not bad, but they kind of round it off a little bit. So just be sure, it's only $3, so I just put a new one on. But be careful with the axle. The axle itself is about $130, so about $100 at least. So don't wreck your axle. Be careful. You can get an aftermarket one for about 60 or 70. You know, by the time it gets shipped to you and all that stuff. But be careful of the axle. It's seasoned really good, so try to find something that will sit flat against the axle and just get a nice direct push on. So don't damage your E-clip landing or your threads at all on your axle, or else it's pretty expensive. Okay, so I'll be looking forward to trying out my 777 tire here. It looks like a good quality tire, and that's about it. Button the rest of it up and then insure it for the summer. Just gotta put on the tank, tidy up a couple wires, and adding a new horn in. So just reroute the horn wires to the new horn location. There's the wires there. I'm gonna put it down front somewhere so kind of get this area all empty. Put my choke cable on the other side. Just minor things that thousands of people do. I got a new bracket here from CV Performance. Mount the choke over here, and then just make it look a little bit cleaner and not so big and bulky and factory and everything like that. Okay, so just a few things to remember, and I hope I didn't screw anybody up by calling out that Allen head bolt for the brakes, and also making sure everybody drops their swing arm, because taking off the exhaust and everything is a huge job when it just takes 2 bolts and there's tons of room. Okay, have a great day. Bye-bye.